Our first organization interview will be with Excellent Schools Detroit CEO Dan Varner. Dan, welcome to American Graduate.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
The Detroit Public Schools held its annual art exhibition at the Detroit Institute of Arts. Students from 32 schools submitted paintings, prints, drawings, photography, and other artistic expressions. Hundreds of pieces were hand-selected and showcased April through June.
Started with a couple beats on top of a couple dreams. Now it's 100 guillotines to your whole regime.
My passion is music. My mom used to go in my room and find little, pieces of paper with raps written on them and rhymes. I've been doing it since I can remember listening to hip hop.
Broke Captain America's shield, left you feeling for more.
Growing up in Southwest Detroit, you're gonna be around violence and gangs. A lot of kids' stories are, not always Brady Bunch type. My friends, they come from different parts of the hood and they grew up in the same struggle. Those are my brothers, period, more than friends.
You're only as good as your connection. With more cellular phones in this country than people living here, it's not surprising that more calls are being made from wireless phones rather than landlines. In the last several years, there's been explosive growth in the business world with the increased use of mobile devices.
I'm on way right now. Hello?
But having a wireless device doesn't mean that device will be working when you need it to. What about getting connected while walking through a hallway or in your cubicle at the back of the building?
My elementary experience was, I'll say it was brutal at times. I had to deal with teasing and people picking on me. I was being bullied so much in middle school that I was just not concentrating on the work. I was concentrating on being what everybody wanted me to be.
I was hanging out with the wrong group of people, and most of them smoked and most of them did a lot of bad things, and they would peer pressure me into doing all those bad things.
I have heard the statistic rating of our graduation. I have heard statistics of how many of us end up in jail. I don't want to be a statistic. I know that sounds a little cliche but really, I don't want to be a statistic. I want to be different.
Let's be clear here. We're not going to alter the course of education in one teacher town hall or with one discussion. But big changes can happen over time, step by step, if everyone takes full responsibility for the health and safety of our students.